Hello, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. Now, you know, in the game of life, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, you are never walking alone. You are going to have lots of companions between here and there. And today, one of your companions would like to speak to you and make their presences known. You have a particular cryptid or cryptid family, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, that would like to let itself be known to you that it is one of your boon companions on this quest towards the sovereign age, total human liberation, and the revelation of the unseen being's first contact. And this particular cryptid or cryptid family will have a message for you. Now, I know I have 3 piles here. And no, I'm not going to focus on the piles. I just want you to choose your cryptid. We're going to do player 1, player 2, player 3. Pick your player in the description box below. Slot your coin through the coin slot. And we will play this round of the game of life. It's an additional player edition, additional cryptid edition. And I know there was someone in one of the pick a cards, the late night thoughts pick a card, that asked if I could like have a shot of like a visual of the cards. I'm working on it. There is something I wanted to have done in October that I ended up having a setback on, and I actually predicted it in one of my own reads. It was a little offshoot message saying that, oh, you're gonna take a minor L, don't let it upset you too much. I took the minor L and I let it upset me too much. So right now I am troubleshooting this project that I hope to have completed relatively soon. So send some good vibes to it if you can. And once I have this project done, we will have those visuals. Right now though, just pick it. You're not gonna pick wrong, okay? You're not gonna pick wrong. Just pick the one you want. The vibes will come through the screen, don't worry about it. But right now we are going to go over the 3 selection categories, the 3 piles, and I am going to tell you what each of the cryptids is, okay? And so that's how you can pick too. If you want to listen, because you don't have to listen to this, you can just go down and pick the player category, and I'll go over which of the cryptids that we have. So you can just pick randomly, or now we will discover which of the cryptids or let me think about this, my trauma. I think I have it. I think I know what it is. Yes, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. I'm going to show you the cards. What we have here is overload, gain, and evidence, coupled with Queen of Wands and the wealthy man. You see now, I want to draw your attention to these 2 individuals here. And right here, this is y'all. This is y'all, this Queen of Wands, all right? And coupled with you, this wealthy man, this evidence, this work overload, this gain, you, my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, have a man in black working with you. And if you don't know, the men in black are actually not government agents. They are a form of cryptid. So, player number 1, the men in black have a word for you. Ooh, Lord. It's already getting creepy in here. Let's find out. Player 2. Who is your cryptid or cryptid family? Oh. Let me What? That's a cryptid? I guess. Okay. My traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies, if you have chosen randomly player number 2, or if you have been listening, your cryptid, we have Journey. We have the King of Swords and the High Priestess, as well as Gift. Your cryptid is a duo, but I will say it can also be one or the other. Your cryptid is Santa Claus, Father Christmas, or Krampus. It is the Solstice family of cryptids, the Yule family of cryptids. All right, and player number 3. Ooh. Let me think about this. Oh, no, it's not that. These are like, you know, y'all, I don't know that I'm not gonna get the exact name, but this is like a, I don't know that I would call these cryptids. But these are like, we've got Coffin, the Five of Wands, and Friendship. These are like psychopomps. So this could be the Raven family. It's some sort of transitory guide. It's some sort of transitory being that helps people in the chaos of crossing over. If someone knows an exact cryptid name for that, then please let us know in the comments. Let us know. I'll just call it psychopomps. So we have the Men in Black. We have Santa Claus, Father Christmas, Krampus, the Yule family of cryptids, as well as the psychopomp family. So let's go ahead and get into our message. Player one, we are going to start with, I'm just going to hold up this one, the Men in Black. The Men in Black, what's that? That's so wild. You know, if y'all have been wanting to get into paranormal investigating, you might want to start getting into paranormal investigating. Because you might have some energetic aid on your side, or perhaps you're like, you would have to have a particular mentality for the Men in Black to be working for you, or perhaps you have crossed them. Perhaps in your paranormal investigations, player one, you have pissed off the Men in Black. I'm getting no. They are here to give you aid because you perhaps have a certain sort of respect for the work you do and the sort of beings that we are talking about. And also, the cryptids, if we're headed towards the sovereign age, total human liberation, and the advent of first contact, true first contact, the Men in Black would have to be involved. So let us see what they have to, Now, I'm going to actually take that in the reverse. So what I see here, here's the Men in Black, they're talking to you. They're talking to you, and what they want to say is they want to, because there are a lot of scary stories about the Men in Black and about the roles that they play. And when you start delving into paranormal investigation, maybe like some occult avenues, that these Men in Black pop up in your bedroom. Some people tend to get them confused with sleep paralysis demons or whatever. I believe we will be changing the narrative on the Men in Black because we have a new age that we are ushering in here. For whatever reason, the Men in Black find favor on whatever it is you are doing, whether that is paranormal investigation, whether you've been thinking about that, or whether you've just been diving into maybe researching the topic, or you have some other magical or occult-based operation that you've been working on. The Men in Black find it to be favorable. They would like to let you know that they will not be giving you any energetic conflict here. Like you somehow have like a free pass to do whatever it is you want to do. They're not gonna rough you up, right? They like you for whatever reason. The higher ups have given you the okay. We're going to go around one more time, maybe to see like some details about this. This is very interesting. Congratulations, player one. The Men in Black don't tend to let a lot of people in. Maybe you will become a man in black, or a woman in black, a person in black, a them in black. And you will be speaking for them. Yeah, they want to like help you. This is like material support. So likely like, as you're going down the route of whatever it is that you're doing, if you randomly have something pop up in the material environment that helps you out, it is because of the Men in Black. You are now part of their system, their network. Yes, this is something about, so, this might be like the Estes method. It's some sort of like divinatory, or like this is also investigation. Some sort of seeking. They want you, whatever it is you're seeking or whatever it is you're looking to do, they like it. They want you to have success with whatever this is. Yeah, like probably it's some sort of occult, like it's some sort of divinatory thing. If you're doing the Estes method, if you are doing Ouija, if you're doing something like that, perhaps you're developing a new method. That would be very interesting, player one. We'd love to see that. Whatever it is some sort of magical, occult, or paranormal process that you are working on that is going to help you see the unseen world clearly, and perhaps allow the rest of us to better communicate with the unseen world, or maybe to see it ourselves. And so, like, you're being encouraged to please keep working on that process. Oh, I'm getting chills. We're going to need it as we keep going. So if you've been thinking whatever it is has been like a crackpot idea, or you've put it on the back burner, no. The men in black say they are with you. Ooh, I'm excited. And the High Priest. It's usually these things, like I'm telling you, usually this particular society, this system, they do not let everyone in. This is very secretive. This is very protective. This is very exclusive. And also what they are telling you is as you go further and further, there are certain things that you are not going to be able to talk about. I'm hearing with just anyone. And it's also like time sensitive. Like you will know when you can talk about your findings, maybe talk about your method, but you will be receiving the okay from a higher source. Until then, you might, you gotta like, wait, whatever it is, you gotta keep this to yourself. You can't, people are gonna be curious. They're gonna wanna know what you're doing. Whatever this operation is, whatever this new method is, whatever this investigation is, don't tell anyone about it, all right? So let's do best advice outcome from the Men in Black. Oh, I'm so glad I did this reading. I was like, I don't know. Like, because I have like a more serious like download. It's not bad. It's a good download, some good downloads, but it's like way more like, I gotta be serious. And so, I wanted to do something a little bit fun. This is, oh, what is that? Okay, player one, this is serious. Whatever territory that you are headed into, it is dangerous, all right? It's coming with some risk. That's why you are going to be having material support from the Men in Black. It is also why they are going to be in communication with you. It is likely they will be communicating with you through whatever method you are using to communicate with the unseen world. And here is the thing, you need to follow they're gonna give you specific instructions for doing what it is you wanna do, like in materiality. I'm getting there's like two components of this. There's like, however you're communicating with these beings or other beings or whatever, and then there's something in the material world that you're doing. They are going to help you with that, and you need to be very careful with whatever you are doing in the real world, because it could go very badly if you don't listen to them, okay? And while we are all like very, very interested in whatever you will be able to share with us in the future, we want you to stay safe. Okay, player one, so proceed with caution, wait for your instructions, keep it secret, keep it safe. All right, player two, if you do not remember, we have High Priestess, King of Swords, Gift, Journey. This is Father Christmas, Santa Claus, Krampus, the Yuletide family of cryptids. We could even have some reindeer in here, I don't know, maybe a Yeti. So let's see, what does the Yule Collective have to say to you? Oh, I just got the Island of Misfit Toys. Don't feel left out. Okay. Oh, wow. Player 2. What I'm hearing from the Yuletide family of cryptids, probably Father Christmas. This is Father Christmas, Saint Nick. This isn't Krampus, likely. What I hear is that you have been exceptionally good. You've been exceptionally good. You've been exceptionally generous. You're someone that people just adore, especially the spirit world. They love you. They love your generosity of heart. They love your generosity of spirit. Perhaps you are someone who tends to go above and beyond in your giving, perhaps year-round, but maybe especially during Yule season, okay? And because of this, because of the generosity of your spirit, this will now be returned to you, I'm getting chills, in materiality. You will be getting some sort of material gifts. I'm getting this Christmas and going forward. These gifts are specifically likely geared towards either work that you're doing or work that you want to do. Because you're at like, I don't want to say an infancy stage, but whatever you're doing, you've been doing it, but it's like there's some sort of new phase. There's a new phase in this work, and whatever material gifts you are receiving are going to be intended to A, set you out on this journey, whatever it is, to get you going on your quest, and also to bring you great success. There's also a little wreath here I would like to point out. This is very Christmas. It's very Christmas. This could be a mutual aid thing. This could be charity. This could be giving gifts to, you know, kids who aren't going to have them, things like that. So if you know that that's the sort of work that you're doing, then this message is, of course, for you. If it's not that, it is just the spirits of Yule, the cryptids of Yule, rewarding you for your generosity of spirit in general. You give a lot, and it has not gone unrecognized. What you do for the community and everyone around you. And I'm hearing that say, that's it. We don't need any outcome or advice for you, player 2. It is a short and sweet message, but a lovely one. Merry Christmas. You know, player 3, I'm already starting your read. If you recall, because I've got this stuff on the split. If you recall, these are psychopomps. These are some sort of helpers that help the dead transition over in the most peaceful way possible. They could also be harbingers of death, heralds of death. It is possible that you do some sort of work with the dead. It could be that you work at a funeral home. It could be that you are an embalmer. It could be that you work in some way with the dead, like in hospice. It could be hospice. You could do some sort of church volunteering. You could be a grief counselor. Or perhaps you just know when people are going to die, you do, like, it's just not something that startles you. You might help families cope. All right, and that is why the psychopomps and the guides with these transitions have an affinity for you. So let's see what they have to tell you. Oh. Getting one more. Oh, this is weird. I don't know if I've got the right of this, but like, if I do, this seems wild. All right. Yes, this is something about, you really might be like a nurse or something like that. Or like this, like a grief counselor or something, some sort of caregiver here. I'm just getting these things don't get to you. Like, you're a very stoic person, but you're still a very compassionate person. You are strong in the face of these things and yet compassionate. Yes, you're very strong in the midst of other people's pain. So what do we have here? Yes. But what is that? Okay. But who... Is it this person? No. It's whoever that is. All right, but who is this person to that person? Oh, okay. Yes, this is kind of rough. Yes. All right. This is an interesting specific message, player 3. If what I've said has resonated with you so far, there is going to be a much publicized or well-known passing that is going to come, okay? This is going to be someone relatively well-known in the community, and it's going to be such a big deal because this is someone's child who is passing. I am not sure why. This is potentially someone who works in the judicial system or within politics, or like has a lot of connections within that area. Can we know why this child will be passing? What I'm getting is this child is maybe chronically ill. There's also something here about potentially something going wrong at the hospital, and perhaps some sort of litigation with that justice system. Something like some kind of negligence perhaps, or something someone doesn't catch with this child's medication. That, you know, it's unfortunate. It's either that okay, no, I'm getting it's a settlement. The child's going to pass. All right, because I was going to say it's either that or like you're going to catch something that ends up saving this child's life. I don't think so though, based on what's going on over here. So likely it's like a chronic illness situation, some sort of medical negligence, something like that with this child's medication. And there might be some battle in the legal system over this because of this negligence. But this is someone like well-known in the community, because I don't know if I showed those first two things. It was the 6 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Now, somehow you are going to be involved in this situation. I'm guessing if you are a grief counselor or something like that, you are going to be providing some sort of guidance here. You might also be an attorney representing these people. I don't know. But because of this passing, you are going to have a fated encounter with one of the child, one of the parents of the child. You are going to encounter the parent of the child, and during the passing, during the crossing over, I'm going to show these all at once because it's all the passing. Well, that isn't. During this crossing over of the child who is lost, or whatever relative, family member, younger family member who is lost, you and the relative, if it's the parent or if it's another representing relative, are going to end up in some sort of relationship. This could be a friendship, but it also might be romance, okay? And this romance is going to be blossoming out of the grief and desolation that the family is going through. You are going to be a very great solace to them, and likely one person in particular. So let us get some best advice outcome here. Yeah, you know, this is going to be very what I'm getting from this Devil card is it's an ugly situation that you are making more beautiful for someone, like by your comforting presence, all right? And by your like authoritative attitude, I'm getting. Like there's some sort of like maybe activities, it's not activities, it's like something, because this is like grieving family to me. There's something that you are going to be doing for this grieving family that is like action oriented, that is going to take weight off of their shoulders. And it is also possible that you might have information for them about whatever medical negligence secret someone might try to cover something up. It's possible you may help the family stand with whatever this information is or evidence, blah, 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 to enact justice, okay? To tell the authorities, like, hey, they're trying to cover something up here. All right, so let's see, best advice, outcome. Oh yeah, it's that. Yes, there is something going on here with however this person passed, okay? There's some sort of confusion about how this happened. You have some sort of information on how this happened that is going to allow this family, you know, the high ground in whatever battles that they're fighting. And I'm getting, there's going to at least be like some joy that comes out of this passing. This also potentially could be something that you are telling the family or informing the family about at some sort of event surrounding their loved one's passing. All right, player 3. Wow. It's very dramatic and serious. It's very specific. If anyone can ever tell me if that is at all true, I would love to know.